Today, let's tackle a hot topic. Is AI a threat to RPA? On the surface, RPA, or robotic process automation, has been great for automating repetitive rule-based tasks like data entry, report generation, and invoice processing. But here's the twist. AI is evolving fast. Unlike RPA, AI can handle unstructured data, natural language, images, and even decision-making, things RPA was never built for. Also, here's where it gets even more interesting. I have stepped into the game with something far more powerful. ChatGPT Agent Mode. What is Agent Mode? It's like giving ChatGPT the ability to act, not just talk. You don't need to build workflows, design bots, or write code. Instead, you just give it a simple prompt and it can log into a system, extract data, trigger actions, even complete end-to-end processes that would normally require RPA bots. Imagine an RPA challenge where you would usually need days to design a workflow. With Agent Mode, you can just say what you want, and it executes it for you. Now let me share something that completely blew my mind. I recently tested ChatGPT Agent Mode on a popular site called rpachallenge.com. The task? Simple in theory but tricky in practice. Read data from an Excel file and enter it into a web form. But here's the catch. The website doesn't make it easy. The input fields keep changing order every single time. Normally in RPA, you'd have to build a detailed workflow, mapping each Excel column to the right field, handling dynamic selectors, adding delays for page loads, and scripting clicks for the submit button. But guess what I did with Agent Mode? I just gave one of the simplest prompts ever. Can you fill all the records in this Excel file to the RPA challenge website one by one? Ensure it's copied correctly and submit after each record. And that's it. What happened next was jaw-dropping. Agent Mode recognized the changing order of fields. It matched the correct columns automatically, without me specifying anything. It clicked the right buttons, handled delays, and submitted the form. And finally, it completed the entire challenge with 100% accuracy. No coding, no workflows, no technical setup. Just one plain English instruction, and the AI did the rest. We are now going to try the agentic mode with a simple exercise. So what you see here is the RPA challenge website. I think you are aware of this use case where you have to download this Excel. And upon refreshing the page each and every time, or after submitting this record each and every time, you will see the location of these fields will change. So we have email, role in company in the first row. But upon submit, this order actually changes, right? This was basically a challenging automation for beginners who are into RPA, right? So let us see how best ChatGPT can do this work for us using this agentic mode. So what I do? Just to make things easy, I'll download the Excel file. And the Excel file you can find is here. So what I'll do, I'll head over to ChatGPT, click on this agent mode and say, upload this file. And say, can you fill all the records in this Excel file to the RPA challenge website one by one? Ensure it's copied correctly and submit after each record. Okay, this is what I want to do. So I have uploaded the Excel file and I should also give ChatGPT the URL that it has to work on. So I'll say, this is the URL. Okay, I click on submit. Now you will see the agentic mode is working. And then first it says, this is the data. Yes, it's all correct. So it opened the Excel file, it read all the data, it has 10 records. So now it is thinking longer for a better answer. Okay, you see here? Now what you will see is that the agentic mode is actually preparing an automation script for us just before our eyes. And then it should open a window. It says that it is setting up the desktop for it to work. Before that, it has created the Python file automatically, which will do this work. See, it is opening Chrome and navigating to this website. You see here, it triggers some Python script to get the data. And whatever it does in this RDP, we can watch. I'll see if there's a way to maximize this. No. Okay, so we should see in the same way. Just clicking on Start, and then it should fill the data one by one. It actually tells us what exactly it is doing. It understands that it is trying to type, but it is still not able to type. So it understands everything. It attempts whatever approach it knows. It is trying to click everywhere to find where exactly to click, but it was not able to find. See? Now it filled up this information. Last name, role in company, company name. Okay. Email, first name. Yes, but I could still see the company name is wrong. Okay. Now it has given the company name correctly. And it is now trying to fill the phone number. Yes, it is done. And now it is clicking on address. It fills up the address as well. And the first record is fully completed. It clicks on submit. So the new page opens where fields are in different order. But still I hope ChatGPT will automatically identify each and every field. It will identify the location where it has to type the data. It will read the text above the text boxes to identify which control it is and which field should be copied there. You see here? I think it has filled some information, but ideally things are wrong. I think it will validate it. So the first name is blank. Email is actually as a company name. So there are some mistakes. Right now, it should ideally correct things on its own. So it says it has mistargeted the text. Yes, the text is not properly placed. Even now, it has filled the email ID in the first name field, which is ideally wrong, but I believe it will automatically correct them. Yes, you see here? It filled for the first name, email. But the company name seems to be wrong. I think ChatGPT will automatically correct it. See? It says medical engineer was mistakenly typed in company name. By mistake, it has clicked some control plus click, I think. So what happened is that it has filled up, selected everything now. It has found the company name is Medicare. It filled it up. Hey, it's done. And we see this. It has completed all the records completely with a success rate of 100%. And it has filled up 70 out of 70 fields correctly. You may say, I can complete this in 2 minutes. But this automation took more than 20 minutes. And why should I go with the agentic mode? I totally agree with that. But if you're going to develop an RPA bot for this, how long do you think would it take? At least a day time? 8 hours of your effort? But instead, this is now done just in 20 minutes with no effort, just a couple of lines. And of course, if you wanted to take control of this, you can now click this takeover button. You can take control. Now pause and think. If I can do all this with just natural language, what does that mean for RPA? The answer is clear. Yes, AI is a real threat to RPA. Because instead of building bots for every single use case, companies might skip RPA altogether and directly adopt AI-driven automation. But here's the nuance. This doesn't mean RPA disappears overnight. RPA is still strong for structured, rules-heavy processes. Yet if it doesn't evolve and embrace AI, it risks becoming irrelevant. The future isn't RPA or AI. It's intelligent automation, where RPA provides the hands and AI provides the brain. So yes, AI is a threat to RPA, but it's also the biggest opportunity for anyone in automation to scale up, adapt, and lead this next wave. What do you think? Will agent mode kill RPA, or will they merge into something unstoppable? Drop your views in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on automation and AI.